construction, surveying and in engineering. How does it work? Dumpy levels consist of telescope or a sighting mechanism attached to a strut level. It is when the bubbles center between two lines, it indicates that the surface is perfectly horizontal or vertical.
Good morning everyone, my name is Diksha from class 9B. Today I am here. Firstly, we know about binoculars. What is binoculars? Binoculars are operating instrument used to see distant object more clearly. They are designed into using with both eyes at the same time. In the binoculars, two small telescopes which are moved side by side. Binoculars work with the help of lens and prism. The first lens we call objective lens. When light passes to object pass light to prism, then prism create image, then pass to eyes, then we see object in very clear and very comfortable.
Solar system. This is Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. And I am going to tell you about full detail of the solar system. In our solar system, planets are divided into two major categories, inner planet and outer planet. First of all, inner planet. Inner planet also known as a rocky planet. These planets also known as a terrestrial planet. First four planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. These are known as inner planet. These are made of the rocks and matter. Mercury is the smallest planet in the whole solar system. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. Earth is the supporter of life. Mars is the red planet in the solar system is formed 4.6 billion years ago. In the solar system, Sun contains 99.8% mass of the whole solar system and planet contain 1% mass of the solar system. Some important term, star. Anything which have its own heat and light is known as star. Like Sun. Sun is a nearest star which have its own heat and light. Now planet which do not have their own heat and light are known as planet, like Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. These do not have their own heat and light. That's why they are called planet. But now, can you think why the Pluto is not considered as a planet? Till 2006, it is considered as a planet, but now it is considered as a dwarf planet. Because to be a planet, there are some conditions: fixed gravity, fixed shape, fixed size, and move around our sun in a fixed elliptical orbit. But as we know, the Pluto is very small and it sometimes diverges from its path. That's why it is not considered as a planet. It is considered as a dwarf planet. About each planet: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. About Mercury. Mercury is closest planet to the Sun. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. Mercury day temperature is 430 degrees Celsius and Mercury night temperature is minus 180 degrees Celsius. Mercury has no moon. Mercury has no atmosphere. Mercury is full of craters and rock. Now second is Venus. Venus looks similar in the size of the Earth. That's why it is known as the Earth's twin sister. Now Venus has no surface. Venus has a hottest planet in the solar system due to iron oxide and due to abundant form of CO2. And Venus has no moon. Now about Earth. Earth is supporter of life. Earth has suitable temperature. Earth has 71% water and 29% land. Earth has suitable temperature, air, water, fire. So that's why it is the favorable of all the planets that exists on life. Now Mars. Mars is also known as a red planet. It is known as the red planet due to iron oxide because it is have the abundant form of CO2 and it is a giant planet made of hydrogen and helium. Mars have two planets, Phobos and Deimos. Deimos is the smallest moon in the whole solar system which is of the Mars. Now Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It is considered that Jupiter is largest that our Earth, 1000 Earth can diverge into the Jupiter. It is the larger amount of the Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest in the whole solar system. If we talk about Jupiter as a gas giant planet, it is famous for its red spot and Jupiter have 95 plus known moon which have the largest moon of the whole solar system which is Ganymede. Now about Saturn. Saturn is famous for its spectacular rings which cannot be seen from the naked eyes, and Saturn have the 80 plus known moon and its wind reach to 1800 km per hour. Now Saturn, Uranus. Uranus is blue-green planet. Like our Earth is tilted on 23.5 degrees Celsius, 23.5 degree. Uranus is also tilted on 98.5 degree. It is rotated on its axis. It is a blue-green planet and its night temperature is minus 224 degrees Celsius. That's why it is considered as the extremely cold planet in the whole solar system. Now Neptune. Neptune is the farthest planet in the whole solar system. Neptune is the farthest planet in the whole solar system. Neptune wind reach to approach 2000 km per hour. In the whole solar system, the wind approach 2000 km per hour in the Neptune, which is the farthest planet in the whole solar system. Now about satellite. Satellite is stand for the moon. Like Earth have only a natural.
Who discovered the globe? The first globe is discovered by Martin Wilhelm in 1492. He was a German inventor. He called it Eradophos, that means in English language Earth apple. At that time, he doesn't discover the North America because the Columbus has not returned from his first voyage. Now let's talk about the feature of the globe. This is axis. Our globe is mounted on a rod that is called axis. It is started on 23 1/2 Now equator. This is an imaginary line that divides the equator into equal part, that is northern hemisphere and that is southern hemisphere. The northernmost part is called North Pole and the southernmost part is called South Pole. If we now let's talk about what is latitude and longitude. The latitudes are the horizontal line, this is, and the longitudes are vertical line, this is. And the latitude show the how far the east and west from the prime meridians, and the longitude show how far the north and south from the equator. Now why do we study globe? We study globe for many important purposes. First is correct shape of the globe. Correct shape of the earth. The globe show the real shape of the earth. And correct positions. The globe show the exact position of the country just like that. And the globe show the with the rotation of the globe we can also see the change in day and night, you can see, and with the revolution of the earth around the sun we can see also change in the seasons. Now better learning tool. A globe is a better learning tool because it makes the geography easy, enjoyable for the children. In conclusion, a globe is very important because it shows the accurate positions of the countries. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Laviska. Today I am here to tell you how day and night occurs. So day and night occur due to the rotation of the earth, not just because the sun move around the earth. Because in the previous time, people think that sun move around the planet, but it is totally wrong. Now we have developed a science and we can say that due to the rotation of the earth on its axis, we face day and night. And as we know that our earth is tilted on 23.5 degrees, and the part of the earth which faces the sun, we call it day, and the part of the earth which does not receive the sunlight, so we call it night. And the circle which divide the earth into day and night, it is called the circle of illumination. And as we know that our earth is tilted on 23.5 degrees, so that is why we see the 6-month day, 6-month night in the pole of the earth. You can see because the part of the earth which receives the sunlight, we call that illuminated hemisphere, and the part of the earth which does not receive the sunlight, we call it dark hemisphere. So that is how day and night occurs. And what happens if day and night will never occur? So the earth can never be sustain the life, and we will never live. We can never live on our earth. So this is the importance of the rotation of the earth, and this is how the rotation of the earth occurs. And thank you.
About the seasons. Seasons are the different periods of the year that show the change in weather, temperature and the length of day and night. On the earth, season active mainly because of the tilt of the earth's axis and the revolution around the sun. The earth is tilted on its axis 23.5 degrees. As it moves around the sun, the different part of the earth receive the different amount of sunlight. This unequal distribution of the sunlight causes the seasonal change. Summer season occurs when the northern hemisphere tilted toward the sun, and during this time the sun rays is directly more fall on the earth and making the day longer and hotter. Because of longer day, because of direct sunlight and longer daytime, we experience the weather hot. At the same time, the southern hemisphere experience the winter. Winter season occurs when the northern hemisphere tilted away from the sun and the sun rays slightly fall on the earth.